my degree will be equivalent to a matric. I won't be able to get employment anywhere.
They do make me numb. I feel very hopeless. I am actually a final year student, and I ask myself when I graduate next year.
You have a government that's reluctant, that's not willing to even do anything. You find them in tenders, in mafiaism, fighting for things, but they are not even willing to fight for the young people of South Africa to get employment.
What they must do right now is to create jobs, but not those jobs of
Good evening and welcome to SA Public News. South Africa, one of the Africa's largest economy, with the population of 63 million people. The country recognizes 12 official languages. However, youth aged 15 until 34 make up about one-third of the population, totaling approximately 20.8 million individuals. Today, we examine one of the biggest nation challenge, high unemployment. Let's go live to our economic reporter, Alia.
Thank you, Liana. I am reporting live from Johannesburg. According to Statistics South Africa, the unemployment rate increased from 24.68% in 2010 to 32.39% in 2025. It peaked at 34.01% during the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, these crises affect more than 8 million people. Let's speak to a graduate to understand the real impact. Aina, youth aged 50 to 24, face a high unemployment rate which is 60.9%. Based on your experience, what are the types and causes of this problem?
Based on my research, there are 5 types of unemployment. I will explain the first two. The first one is frictional unemployment. This is my current situation. This happens when young graduates are temporarily stuck and searching for their very first job. And the second one is structural unemployment. This is massive. This is severe skill shortage. This happens when what students learn in school does not match with the businesses actually need today. This causes massive stress and financial pressure for us and our family.
Thank you, Aina. Now, let's hear from Marisa, another 3 types of unemployment and their causes.
Me, as employers, we also see these 3 types operating in the market. So the first one we can see from technological unemployment. This happens because the usage of modern machines and AI rapidly replacing human workers in factories and office. The second one is cyclical unemployment. This is due to slow economic growth. When the economy is weak, the business earn less profit and are forced to stop hiring more workers. So the last one is seasonal unemployment. This happens commonly in industries such as agriculture and tourism. When the season ends, workers are no longer needed and become unemployed.
There are several reasons why unemployment remains high in South Africa. These causes affect people in different ways. Let's take a closer look at some of the main causes of unemployment. One major factor is a slow economy. When the economy grows slowly, companies do not expand their businesses or hire new workers. This creates a major challenge in the labor market. Second, limited job opportunities. When fewer jobs are being created, there are more people looking for work than there are positions available, and this causes unemployment to keep rising. The third one is industry job losses. When companies lose profit, they face a very difficult time. To survive, many are forced to stop hiring new people entirely. Even worse, some companies have no choice but to lay off their current workers to cut costs. This creates a cycle where fewer jobs are available, leading to the sad reality that unemployment rates continue to rise. Another cause of unemployment is when education does not meet job needs. Many people struggle to find work because their skills do not match what employers are looking for. What students learn in school or university is not always suitable for the current job market. This lack of specific skills reduces their chances of getting hired, meaning that even with qualifications, many job seekers still find it very hard to get a job.
Shazwina, how does this crisis affect society and the economy?
Socially, unemployment leads to a serious mental health issue. Research show that 70% of distressed individuals are unemployed, and especially among youth. It also can contribute to a high crime rate within South Africa, recording 27,494 crimes annually. If we calculate, there was around 76 crimes per day. Economically, it wastes human capital and reduce productivity while increasing pressure on government spending.
Let's hear from Prime Minister of South Africa about how the government addressing this issue.
The government has allocated 350 million to provide job training and placement for about 130,000 young people. We also use the Expanded Public Work Programme, EPWP, to create temporary jobs and support infrastructure development. We have introduced programs such as Young Employment Service, YES, and the Employment Tax Incentive, ETI, to encourage companies to hire young workers.
Are there any financial support measures for this issue?
Yes, the National Minimum Wage Act help protect worker income, and the 350 million rand social relief of distress grant provide short-term financial support for those in need.
Government programs can provide immediate support, but creating more jobs also require a strong economy. This is where the South African Reserve Bank play an important role.
Alia, what role does the central bank play?
The South African Reserve Bank uses expansionary monetary policy, such as lowering interest rate, to encourage borrowing and investment. It also conducts open market operation (OMO) by purchasing government securities to increase liquidity in the economy. However, reducing reserve requirement has limited impact because unemployment in South Africa is mainly driven by structural issues rather than credit availability.
How do small business contribute?
Small, medium, and micro enterprises play a major role. They make up about 91% of formal businesses, 60% of employment, and around 34% of GDP in South Africa.
Let's hear final recommendation from our panel.
We need more internship and entry-level job opportunity for fresh graduates.
Education should more focus on digital skills and skills needed by industry.
Stronger mental health and social support are much more needed.
The government will continue focus on structural reform in infrastructure, electricity, and transport to support long-term job creation.
Thank you to all our guests. Today's discussion showed that unemployment in South Africa is driven by structural issues such as skill mismatch, limited job creation, and slow economic growth. It leads to serious social and economic consequences, including poverty, crime, and mental health issues. While fiscal and monetary policy can help, long-term solutions require collaboration between government, business, and education system. This is SA Public News, and have a good day.